Go.
Scott, thank you for joining us. A rare break from league action at the weekend, but we are straight back into action on Tuesday night as we take on Bristol Rovers in the Bristol Street Motors Trophy. Can I get your thoughts ahead of that game?
Yeah, well, it's a difficult one to prepare for because obviously Matt Taylor's come in as the manager over the weekend, so we're unsure about what he'll do, what formation he'll play, what personnel he'll bring. Will he come full strength? Possibly. Will he come with an inexperienced team? Possibly. We just don't know. So, which gives us an opportunity to do a little bit of work on us, which is always important as well. So it's a game we're looking forward to. The boys have done great in the rounds before, so yeah, we're looking forward to the game.
Yeah, I've just touched on what you mentioned on there. I suppose, is it a difficult one now we're through to the knockout stages of what team to select, because we've been able to give opportunities to some of the lads who haven't had as many minutes in the league, and I suppose you want to keep the reward for them of playing these games in the knockout stages as well.
Well, they've done great. The lads have done great, and there's no reason why we can't continue that. I think that they've done brilliant in the games, and we played some good teams as well. We played some really good teams in that last section. So no, why not? Why not carry on with what we've done? I think it's brilliant for the players to get some game time as well. So no.
Yeah, and we obviously didn't have a game this weekend. What did the last week after the long trip to Nottingham look like? Was it a mixture of recovery and training as well?
Yeah, so we obviously given Wednesday off. We didn't get back until the early hours of Wednesday morning. So given Wednesday off, I think best form of recovery is to sleep. So the boys didn't come in until Thursday. We had two really good sessions on Thursday and Friday, and then I felt it was important to give the boys 2 days off over the weekend. Because it's been tough and it's going to get even tougher over the Christmas period, so I think it was really important to kind of reset with a little bit of rest over the weekend, and the boys come in this morning raring to go again.
Yeah, and I suppose it's also time with their families as well, because as we know, football is notoriously a very difficult industry to take some time and see your family, especially as you say over the Christmas period. So it must have been nice to sort of give them a bit of a rest and a break to see their families.
Well, we strategically looked at it and looked at the days off that we was going to have, and when you look at the Christmas week, there's hardly any. I think Christmas Day will probably be one day where the players are off, and apart from that, we're pretty much in nearly every day. So it's important that they get that rest now, and like I say, it's going to be games thick and fast, so we're going to have to need every player, which is why it's important that these players play in the game tomorrow night.
Yeah, we are going to need every player. How is the squad looking after the Notts County game, and are there any potential returns in there, not necessarily just tomorrow but in the weeks to come as well?
Yeah, Dion's getting closer now, so hopefully we'll see some minutes from him tomorrow night. And then if he comes out of tomorrow night unscathed, then we'll look at him being included in Saturday's game.
Scott, you must be delighted that you've had this competition to showcase the whole squad, because I know some clubs don't take this competition particularly seriously, but you appear to, and you've used it as a chance to show off your players. And how impressed have you been by them and their application in this competition?
Well, really pleased. Yeah, players need to play, don't they? We don't want a squad of 29 players, which we've got here, and kind of half of them not play. So it's important that we give them plenty of game time, obviously, and I think that they've done brilliantly well. I think they've done ever so well. I think we've dominated most of them games. We've had some good goals, been some really good performances, and I've been really pleased with the competition. Whilst we move through the competition, we still want to make sure that these lads get game time, and it's important to them.
And do people talk about Wembley or not? Is that too far off yet?
Miles off yet. We haven't been measured up for our suits yet, but not quite.
Excellent. And it's obviously, as well as you seeing the players on the pitch and you implementing your style, it's a good chance for you to show the fans as well, isn't it, what there is in the squad, because without this competition you might not have that chance to do that, so the fans can see what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly, yeah, and I think that the way we coach the team and the players, I think it's really clear to see that they're very similar to how the boys in the first team have been playing in the league action. We work on 11v11s every day. Everybody gets swapped around in different positions, and everybody understands their roles and responsibilities within these 11v11s, and they're coached in depth and detail, and they understand it, and I think that this competition's really highlighted that.
Yeah, and I know you don't like looking too far ahead, and you won't have fully prepared for Colchester yet. I've got to fill a newspaper on Wednesday. Looking ahead to Colchester, what sort of game are you expecting there?
Don't know.
Don't know.
Not looked at it. Won't look at it until after tomorrow's game. But come sort of like Wednesday afternoon, I'll know everything about Colchester that I need to know. And we'll have 2 days of preparation going into that game, which is obviously a big game we want to go and win.
Yeah, and with results in the last couple of months, performances have been good, but the results have been inconsistent. How frustrating has that been for you?
Yeah, very. Obviously, you know, we want to get as many points as we can. We want to try and stay in and around that kind of top area of the table, obviously. But performance-wise, I think has been good. I think there's been some really good performances. I was really proud of the team at Notts County. I thought, you know, we went toe to toe with a really good side, with some really good players in their team. I was speaking to kind of Luke afterwards and Ryan, the assistant manager. They made comment that the stats showed that we had more of the ball than them, and that has never happened to them since they've been there. So, you know, the fact that we've taken a really young side there and done that, I'm really proud.
Excellent, thanks Scott.
Thank you.